Dear students, I welcome all for this practical session on Android programming. In this session, we are going to develop a course registration app for the students to register for a particular course using Android Studio. Now, create a new Android Studio project. Select empty activity. Then give a name for the project as course registration. Next, click on finish. Now click on activity main.xml. First, we are going to design the user interface. Okay, and then we will get into the backend coding. And now you got the user interface layout. Just click this hello word and remove this hello word from the layout. Okay. Now I'll include certain widgets from the palettes based on the requirement. For registration for a particular course, I need the student name, email ID, mobile number, and then I should ask the user to select a course from the spinner. And based on the user selection, I'm going to admit the student for the course. Okay. So first, I'll go to palette and click on common, and then I'll select text view, and then I'll place it here in the constraint layout. And now I'll set the properties for this text view. So this text is going to, this text view is going to display a message to the user. That is, this is the registration form. So I'm setting the text of this text view as registration form. Okay, and I'll set the color of the text to red. And the size of the text, that is font, sorry, text size to 24 sp, and I'll change the alignment of the text. Text align to the center. Okay, now I've created this text view just to display information to the user that this is the registration form. And then I'm going to set its position because it is a constraint layout. And now just drag this widget and place it above. Next, I'm going to ask the user to enter the name using a text box called plain text. Okay, so I'll just drag and drop this to the left, and then I'll set its position. And here, for this plain text, I'm going to set the int as name, int option, int as name or student name. And next, I'll use email text box to collect email ID from the student. Just drag and drop here, fix its position. Just exactly below this name text box, I'm placing email text box, and I'll set this int attribute to email ID. Okay. Next, next I'm going to use this phone text box to collect phone number from the student. Okay. And I'll set the int of this text box to phone number. Okay. Now, next, I'm going to ask the user, that means a student, to select a course from the spinner. Okay, so for that, I'll go to containers and I'll select the spinner tool and I'll place it here. And now I'll set the position for this spinner. And I'll set the properties of the spinner. I'll set the text. No, text need not set the text. Anyhow, we are going to add items to the spinner in coding. Okay, and now place it just below the phone number text box. And then I'm going to set I'm going to align the text attribute for all of these. So align text to center. Okay, not to the center, to the left. Okay. Text start, that is to the left. And similarly, for the email ID, text align to the text start. And then again for the phone number, text align to the text start. And for the spinner also, text align to the text start. Here, I think I've changed the text of this text box. Let me change the hint option, not the text. Okay. So int as student name, let the text be empty. Okay, done. So here the student is going to enter his name. In this text box, he is going to enter his email ID, and in this is phone number. And from this drop down list box, he is going to select the course. And next, he is going to click on a button, that is submit button. Just drag this submit button and place it below the spinner. And now change the text of this button to submit. This is just a simple registration form. Even you can include gender option also, but I'm not including that because our college is a women's college and every student is a female. So I felt that option is not necessary. So I've not included that option. Okay. And this completes the design of our registration form. Let me change the color of this background color of this button. Background color to red. Not, yeah, to the red. Okay. And now we'll go to the coding section. That is main activity.java. Here in the coding page, first I am going to add elements to the spinner tool. Hence, I'll create an object of spinner class, spinner sp semicolon. Okay, and then I'll declare a string array, string courses equals courses array. This is equals to, I'll include the course names here like Java, comma, C, comma, C++, comma, HTML, comma, PHP, comma, VB, Visual Basic, comma, then I'll include Python. Then I'll use one more language, that is, these are all programming languages. Okay. And one more is C sharp. Okay. So if you want, you can add a few more languages here. This is getting an error. I'll retype it. Spinner SP. Okay. So now I'm going to bind spinner object to its actual spinner by writing sp equals to find view by id r dot id dot what next spinner. Have not changed the id of the spinner that I've created, hence I'll go with spinner. Next, after binding the object spinner object to its actual widget, now I'm going to create an array adapter to bind the courses array to the spinner widget. Okay, so array adapter AA, an object of array adapter equals to new array adapter, then this comma android dot r dot layout android dot r dot layout dot simple spinner drop down item, comma, the name of the array, that is courses. C is capital letter here, then semicolon. Then a dot set a dot set drop down view resource android dot r dot layout dot simple spinner drop down item. And next I'll write AA dot, sorry, it is SP dot set array adapter, set adapter, the name of the array adapter, that is A. Okay. So now in the drop down list, you can see the names of these courses. Okay. Now on click of button, the user should be prompted with a message, the registration is complete. So to code uh, that, I'm going to create an object of button class button B. Okay. Button B semicolon. And I'm going to bind this button to the actual button widget. B equals to find view by ID r dot id dot button, but okay, the name of the button. Next, after creating a button and after linking the button to the actual widget, now have to set on click listener. Hence, I'll write b dot set on click listener within parenthesis new space view dot on click listener, view dot on view on click listener. That is the first option. Okay. Now, within this void on click, you have to write a function or a statement that has to execute on click of that button. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate an alert box prompting the user, uh, thank you for course registration. Okay. So to generate an alert dialog box, what I have to do, have to create an object of alert dialog dot builder. So I'll write alert dialog dot builder space alert box equals to new space alert dialog builder within parenthesis write main activity dot this, main activity dot this, then semicolon. Next, alert alt dot set title to thank you. Okay. And next I'll write alert dot set cancelable to true. True is a boolean value, boolean constant. And next I'll create an alert box with OK button. Hence I'll write alt dot set positive button within parenthesis OK, comma, new dialog interface on click listener. Okay. And within this public void on click dialog interface dialog, into which just write dialog dot dismiss. Okay. And after this semicolon, after closing the set positive button function, next you have to write alert dot show sorry, first you have to set the text that has to appear in the alert box, alert dot set message. So what message? Here you will write your registration is completed. Your registration is completed. Okay, this is just a simple course registration form for the student. Okay, then semicolon, then I'll write alert dot show semicolon. Okay, this completes the code, and now we will save the file. We will save all the files, and there are no errors in this part, and we will execute. Our program has executed, but look at the screen, we are getting the output of the previous program. So what we can do to check the output of the present program is just click on this back button on the emulator. Okay, and now click on this home button, and then in the search apps tab, uh, type the name of the app that you have created just now. It is COR. This is the CORSE. There was a spelling mistake here, but already the app has been built. Just click on this app. Now you can see the app that has executed. Okay. And now I'll enter the name and then the mail ID. Okay. And next the phone number. And next I'll choose the language as C++. Okay. Next, I'll click on submit. See, have got this alert dialog box with the message, thank you, your registration is completed. Now you click on OK. So this completes the next lab cycle program. Thank you.